the National Security Minister, the Ministry of Finance, and in Bebre. Nina say, the situation you must see. And maybe I'm a negotiations here. What is important is to go with the notion, say we are not in normal times. And into know the baby, and we all have to tighten our belts. It's been a negotiation because now the next step near external dates. Now see where they now see the suspension on council umpia. Or suspension. That's the word. It's very, very important. The all can understand. Kesa me mouse kebi afie ba besimu. The bobu sen be free ho. The mo kesa me tia wo sikebi next year. But me hwe me sika semwa. Me srew. Me suspend the kesa me tia next year no. Na me dia a later date. Nti me nka se me ntua. Nemo because of my fiscal situation is see nti no. Me srew say ma me ho hen me kakra. Na nyame ya adomo the following year no me hwe ase. Into the first thing, you make an announcement, which was what was done yesterday. We announcement, we are already in the statement. Then you are now going to meet the investors, no, and now say your lenders, no, for a plan mobile fast one, mobile restructure facility now, or more demand, no. Now there are some advantages to it. External debts, no. Most of them, almost all of them, no, are in foreign currency. Majority of them is in dollars. Into Yako Eurobond, Yako Bobesia. $3 billion, $1 billion. What it means, what the suspension means, they say, in see it see this into dollar. You could next year. But because of the pressure on our currency now, no, yes, almost say you need the fiscal space. The implication of that, they say, next year, no, pressure never bad dollar no never form. So it is possible, say, as we move forward, no, your dollar rate never ever form. It will even come down further. More. Those are some of the implications. But of course, there are some negative implications to it. What it means, they say you have defaulted virtually. When the kwapambi went near in so, no say on restructure, and also on your financial market, especially your image out there. But what is important is we never buying the IMF program as quickly as possible. Unya IMF program, no, it then brings you back your credibility and your acceptability on the international market. Yeah, the first quarter of next year, say restructuring processing, it's me say the year penwa. I anticipate in the first quarter of next year, no, we should clinch a program. The program now be clinched immediately will give you a 3 billion facility over 3-year period. And IMF facility, a concessionary. You can say concessioner. As Wakoji commercial bank for say be at 30%. Now compared to some about war or Hinaba hostel or Hinaba, and then watch you money 5,000. Was okay at the 5,000 in commercial bank they do 30%. I made a remember 1%. Unyam to was then kaka. It's an only hang as in the commercial loans. So it's always better to fall on a concessionary loan like the IMF facility. It's Yamon. I'm sure said they are now going to start the negotiation with the investors now. But the first thing to do in the debt restructuring is to announce, which is what the ministry did yesterday.
Does it mean we are bankrupt?
Oh, not at all. When I hear people say bankrupt, bankrupt is a very, very strong language.
The former president has described the situation as tragic and bankrupt.
Only say or your former president. Until sometimes all can once me. I speak when I'm talking about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I look at it from the office he occupied and the respect of that office. And until say, all responded to him. You have to be very, very careful. One day you go make some statement now. I call for problem there, but you see the problem the NDC they be America. The problem they have, they say, Oma Babe Muda. And until whatever they say or whatever they do, no, we put it to strict proof. And they say, His Excellency, the Oma Yeda is sumu for 4 years to see her bankrupt. It's very, very telling, you know. And I'm saying that a campaign and the politics of it. For now, we have to build a country. What is important is all over the world there is crisis. How are we managing the crisis within this past 1 week? You know, meaning, if I tell you what has gone on behind the scenes, and it will be at least in the interim, you have no idea. What would he have done if he was in the saddle? That's the question. Or no, COVID by and your castle will be answering if you. And anytime I say this, people another can't COVID, and now some people be COVID. I know be after say you be COVID. There's no way Ghana TB that CSC will be anchored. Nobody should go out. Ports and Yejuma, plane into, hotels are closed. Everything is shut down. Shut down. Kumasi Accra, your tax revenue, Ghana, the whole Ghana. Kumasi Accra, 94% of your entire tax revenue. Yeah. The entire tax revenue. A toy now or Ghana hanging 2 towns we just 94% of it. So can you imagine say 2 towns amount 94% of your tax revenue? What's it 3 weeks more BNP, more Bianco magazine, more Bianco Tonadi, no taxes, no hotel, nothing. So obviously revenue better from what's the dependent got next year? We also so essence of Utifia Unijumentino. Asaya Bianyama independent no. So whilst your revenue echo from and now expenditure cost. When say Ghana will be beer or COVID beer, no, I'll call any government facility be free of charge. A dread may free of charge, empowered us free of charge. To the extent that nurses no way juma overtime, no, I buy said you extra. So once your revenue is coming down, your expenditure is going high. It's abandoning anyone on your problem within this short period of time. And that is why all over the world, UK, US, everybody's struggling. I think it will be based on prudent policies, no, will be economy, no, so His Excellency, we all know and yes, sir. So it is not surprising, so we making this statement. But I'm sure, say, by next week, or no, the staff at one office, will be salary.
By next week,
By next week, including he himself. And when you bankrupt economy, it's me care or salary, it your workers, it your aid, obi or one who be a more about payroll, no, about Metrianica. So I understand where he's coming from, or power biome. So this statement, no.